E3 is always a great event for video games in general. I mean, it's the latest and greatest stuff that's coming out that year.
E3 was very exciting because we spent a good month preparing just for E3 and polishing the game and making the user interface look good and just tying things off in order to present the game.
E3 is a big pain in the ass. It's a sort of a necessary evil in the game industry. We have to go, we have to show our game. There's buyers there, we got to get them excited about it so that they put the game on their shelves. We have to get the press excited about it so they write good reviews so that people read them so they go buy the game at the retailers. But mostly it's just a big pain in the ass. It comes at like the worst possible time. We have to stop everything that we're doing, shut the project down for weeks. We have a huge fan base. We certainly want those customers to come buy our game.
It's just amazing. The cannonballs flying, the people flying, people falling to the water. I never saw that on a strategy game. It looks like a shooter, but it's a strategy game, so I'm amazed.
Totally awesome. It's a huge improvement over the last Age games that I've played.
No, I think this one I will try again because it's astonishing.
Yes, and the water. The water's lovely.
I've wasted so many hours playing this game. It keeps me up till way past midnight, and this is going to do a lot of damage to my home life.
It's a lot of work. It tends to be a lot of fun too. After hours, everybody goes out to a restaurant.
This is my favorite part of the project, when we actually get to really show people what we've been doing for a couple years.
We were kind of back in a corner, but people were coming out to see us. They were really, there was a lot of people packed into that small space.
The feedback from the sessions have been great. We've been talking to media, we're talking to buyers, they all love it.
I think the biggest question was, when's it coming out?
I get more reactions from people just like as I'm walking around the show, they see the shirt and they're like, where can I find Age of Empires 3?
There'll be a bigger PR campaign kind of kick off from this point up until ship. It's been mostly kind of educating the press right now on the game, what we're doing, and then from here on out we'll start lining up for the previews of the game, and then there'll be some other press events. Age 3 is a huge game overseas. About 50% of our sales are outside of the US, so it's important that we get the game in front of all of our customers overseas.
Marketing is a huge part of making a game in this day and age. The industry is a very competitive place now. It's grown dramatically, and so you really have to get the word out. You have to have ads. You see games on TV now and on movie trailers.
The whole company is kind of in this, getting ready to ship it mode.
We had a team up at Redmond do a code analysis on our code base last week, and they entered 1,700 bugs. We have a lot of bugs to fix. So just getting through that mountain of stuff, certainly keeps me awake at night.
If I take all my units and go up to him and go to his fort, all he has to do is hit one button, the Minutemen pop out, and then he crushes my army. And it's broken. It's clearly broken. I've sent 1 million emails doing that.
Crunch time in the industry is kind of a period where you get together and you're focused on the game in very specific amounts of time.
We've got a lot of bugs to fix or a lot of features to put in before we hit a milestone.
We've gone full circle. We tried to eliminate crunch altogether, and that was actually no good because then we didn't get anything done. We found that crunch is a very important focal point for everybody coming together.
The UI is faded in anyway.
Well, no, I want to make sure that we're actually clipping at the bottom of the screen here, otherwise we're not getting any bit from...
Oh, you're right, that whole 140 nanoseconds per update.
We're excited. It's getting close to the end. We know what the box is going to look like now. We know kind of what the marketing campaign is going to look like. We're planning the release party already, assuming nothing goes wrong. It's been a really long journey. It's exciting. It's cool.
This place, all through its history, has been interested in nothing but leading the way.
It's just fun to make games. That's just the best.